are live on my end.
Mm-hmm.
Betsy, you good to go over on your end?
I'm live. We've been
Okay.
live.
Perfect. Well, thanks everybody for joining us
hell?
back again.
Sorry.
Just testing it.
All right.
Look at what Dan just rolled.
What did he just roll? Oh, wow. That's a pretty weird thing.
It's fine.
That's fate right there. Thanks everybody for coming back and joining with us in the Round Stump. We also got Kuuretsu and Lord Kirov streaming for us, so thanks again for both of you guys. We got the rest of the group here, so we're going to do some quick introductions. We'll go down the line, and then we will get right into the attack of the Water Bandits. Barnes, if you want to start us off, a little brief summary of your little bush baby Bashir.
I am Carnes in Discord, Lord Kirov everywhere else, and all y'all can finally see my lovely face now that I got a webcam and green screen. So you're welcome for that. But I play Bashir in the campaign, the Kobold Ranger, who's not looking forward to going on a giant boat and going over the water that he doesn't like. Yeah, I'm excited to get back into things after that little hiatus.
Awesome. Thank you very much for that, Carnes. Rubik?
Yes, I'm Rubik. I am a dwarf barbarian paladin, among other things. Rubik Battleforge is my name, and I'm the leader of this group, squad, these guys. And we're going on a boat that's owned by our little goblin friend, and it's gonna be interesting. Also, Rubik's also excited for before we leave shore to get the martial aerobics exercising class out of the way that he's heard word of out on the home front.
All right. Thank you very much for that, Rubik. Next up, we have Kuuretsu.
Yeah, I'm Kuuretsu. I'm the other streamer. Yeah, I play Rask, the what is it, ESL? No.
Monster.
Hey. I mean, yes, he's a monster race. He's a lizard folk. That is speaking common as his third language. Yeah, alright. He's not very good at it. And he's the one who coined the phrase Water Bandits, apparently. And he swings around a giant glaive.
Rask started the awesome fad of Water Bandits. Yeah, well, thank you very much for that, Kuuretsu, aka Rask. Next in line, we have Phoenix Ares.
Hi, I play Jack. He's a Warforged Paladin. Usually carries Scritch around on his shoulder, but Scritch isn't here today, which means Jack gets to do whatever he wants. But yeah, that's about it.
All right, well, thank you for that, Phoenix Ares. Next and last but not least, Runark.
Hello, I'm Runark in Discord, and I am Ivan Lionheart in the campaign. I'm a human alchemist artificer. I like to craft chemical bombs and various contraptions. I don't know. At the moment, we're about to kick some ass in a bar. I think it's just me and Scritch. So it's me and... It's me. Just me. I got this.
All right, that's very confident. So we will start off with an initiative roll to go over what happened last time.
I will say my internet is pretty shitty today, so I apologize if there's dropped frames in the stream or if I cut out.
No worries. It's rough weather for us too, and where Rubik is.
boy.
So it looks.
You just need that Rubik roll.
For some reason, I had to push the back button. So who's got the Rubik? Are you rolling or?
The 3+2 was my initiative.
Oh.
I jumped
Oh,
the
okay.
gun.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Oh,
Looks
yeah,
like.
mine was last week. Actually, got a natural.
Well,
20.
here I'll roll again. Go ahead. Sure. 7, solid.
There we go.
So
All right.
I've improved by 2.
All right. Not bad. Not bad. You tie with Jack. But it looks like Rask or Bashir
Go
tied
Bashir.
for the initiative roll.
Oh, we
Bashir.
had this conversation already. I have no.
I also have no notes from last session.
Wow, these players! Can you believe it?
Let's all piece this together, guys. Come on.
All right, we
start
could do
rolling
it one by one.
We just
We
watched the
got
VOD on like
Sorry.
3 times speed.
God,
Oh no.
it's still an hour.
And right. We're just gonna be an hour
All right,
late.
so where did we start off with? We got Dev back to the ship,
Right, there was.
and Marco and the rest of them also came back to the ship. Oh no, we started with crap, what's his name? The red-scaled dragonborn, and the rest of the other new bone collectors coming back onto the ship with us, or not with us. They arrived. They were the help that Lord Vulcan sent. There was a lot of meet and greet. I don't really remember much past that, other than we also got Dev onto the ship, and Marco made a fool of himself and ended up dancing with Dev.
Yeah, that was fun. I remember one of the people that we, one of the people that showed up from the Bone Collector was Tink.
Yes, it was Tink and
Correct.
Elwyn and the red-scaled dragonborn. I don't know his
Balthazar.
name. Balthazar. Okay.
Wow,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Who rolled initiative here? There's a lot of voices going on.
We have agreed to make it a group initiative.
Oh, did we? I'm not paying attention. I'm part of the team.
Oh, wow.
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 That's so unbecoming of you.
Tink, Elwyn, Godfrey, the Highlander, and Balthazar.
Yeah.
Correct. Yep.
Those are pretty much. That's half my notes.
Not Bard, unfortunately.
I mean, that's basically all that we could get to, and then we spent the rest of the time fighting, I think.
Oh, and then Marco, the
Yeah.
first mate of the Silver Scale, shows up with people. So he's got some people with him.
The orc had a fight with Jack.
Yeah,
To
you
see
got fucking
who
served.
Yeah, and
Yes,
Jack
ass
won.
kicked.
At the beginning, we were very sleepy at the meeting, or at
Yeah.
like the end of the meeting. We were just kind of like chatting amongst each other before we all got up and walked out, and that's when we met up with Balthazar and them. So did you say we had 1 level of exhaustion, or no, Caleb? I don't remember.
Yeah, until you guys rest. I
Okay.
know.
So pretty much everybody but Jack.
Yes. Who's still in the water?
Rask had a nap, not for very long.
That's true. Rask was sleeping, but yeah, I would say.
No,
It was only for about a
probably
half
am-
hour or so.
One
Yeah.
level of exhaustion gives you disadvantage on ability checks.
Correct.
Okay.
At level 6, you die.
So we got
Good
plenty of
reminder
time.
there.
Straight up die.
I mean, you're not wrong in real life, too. You start seeing hallucinations. Please don't do this.
You did that around day 4, actually.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
If for some reason you agree. But you start having auditory and visual hallucinations.
So what would happen if you stayed awake that long and then dropped acid?
And then what?
Then dropped acid.
You
Double
probably
hallucination.
really wouldn't recommend it.
You probably would have some health complications at that point.
Your
You'd probably-
hallucinations would hallucinate.
Yeah, you're not gonna have a good time.
Yeah, let's just not.
Yeah, we're on Twitch also, by the way.
Yeah. So
Yeah. So
with that, we will actually start off with.
Ooh, real quick.
Yeah.
Sorry. I didn't know if we were done. Ivan
No.
went to a store, didn't he, and had stuff being delivered to the ship for
Yes.
a certain
Yes.
fee.
Yep.
I don't remember what it was.
You had a bunch of shit, a bunch of fish delivered
Yeah,
Yep.
I just forgot what it was.
from a sumo. Yeah. You tried to haggle and it didn't work.
My haggling skills aren't really par with, say, like Scritch, who's just like, oh, I take this, but I don't know any better. I'm dumb. Ha ha ha! I run away.
Wow.
And then
The one
and
person
everybody's
who's
just
not
like,
here
oh,
in the
he's
club.
cool. He's good. Don't worry about him. And Scritch just gets away with whatever the fuck he wants.
He's just a little goblin. He doesn't know any better.
Yeah.
They're already defending him.
Get away.
No, I was pretending to be like a village person. Like, oh, he's just
See?
a goblin. He doesn't know any better.
I mean, to be fair, the royalty never really barters. You know, they just pay the price. They have enough money. You know.
Burn.
Relevant.
Also, to be fair, if you were to make Scritch bleed, bad things happen. So,
Set his hands.
True.
He's got gloves.
He's
I
fine.
mean,
No,
he does have rider's
yeah,
gloves
yeah.
on now, so I guess he's
No,
okay.
he does. He has his
New
gloves on.
Yeah.
But the problem is mostly you just have to avoid his hands with the blood. It's fine.
I mean, splash a little on his face is all right.
I mean, yeah, it's fine.
Hey, what are you doing?
Well, we will get started with Karns first. Karns, what would you like to do since you are below deck still?
That's right. The last thing that happened is that I ran down deck to check for anybody who could possibly be coming in through, I don't know, any portholes in the side of the ship or anything like that. I guess. I think Rubik and Deb are supposed to be still there.
You and Marco went down.
Me and Marco went
Correct.
down.
Yeah, Rubik was up on top of the deck, and you and Marco went down.
Dev and the one former warden, I can't remember her name off the top of my head. I want to say Julia.
Hey,
yeah.
Julia.
Yeah, so they're down here too.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, you're down below deck. You can see that there are quite a few noises going on above. You can just hear foot stomping. You can hear clashing of swords, just screaming, shouting. You can definitely tell there's a lot going on. You even see where the ballista doors are. You can see people are trying to open them.
which ones can I actually see that are like rustling to get open?
It looks like all of them.
All of them. I
Correct.
would look over at Marco and is Julia and Dev down like right here, or are they somewhere else?
They're down. They're further down. They're on the third deck.
All right. Okay. I'll just look over to Marco. Try to secure as many of these doors as you can. Once they get in, we cannot stop the tide. And I'm gonna head over towards, I assume, the closest one being this one.
All right. You just kind of climb. You just kind of boost yourself up on the crate there, and you reach over and you see that it's locked, but you just make sure that it's tightly locked, and you reinforce it with pretty much by bracing it with the ballista itself. You kind of like push the bolt out of place and push it up against the door.
Alright. And would I have enough? Let's see. So that was like 15. So that would be like. I guess I'd just run down here because I pointed at that or at Marco to go up towards that one, so that he'll hit the top two, and then
Okay.
I was gonna head towards these ones. So if I don't see anything, then I'll just ready to shoot at the first enemy that I see.
Okay, he will do the same thing. He'll reinforce that window and run over to the other side as well and get ready to do the same. And I'll say, just for time's sake, you get over to the other side and you're able to brace them. You can see that they're still having a hard time. They don't really understand that the ship is quite secure for what it is. They kind of underestimated what they were up against, as you could tell. As you can hear, a lot of them getting slaughtered on deck.
Yep.
So you continue to go down through this part of the ship. Do you want to go down to the third deck as well after you're done?
Well, I'm gonna go to like every port and every window. Since I took a tour of the ship and have been on the ship for a while, I assume I would know where all the possible entrances are below deck.
Yeah.
So
you
I would
want to
just
search
go.
the whole second? You want to search the whole second deck first?
Yeah, I'd search the whole second deck first
Okay.
to make sure there's no possible way they're getting in.
Roll me an investigation check.
All right. That's a 3.
Okay. You begin to look through everything. You remember frantically as fast as you can, trying to cover the whole ship as quickly as you can. As you can still hear, there's a lot of combat going up on deck, and you notice that everything seems to be fine. Everything seems to be locked. You can see that you can still hear them climbing on the side of the ship going up, but you don't really notice any of them that have entered. You don't see any signs, any water, anything like that to throw you off or alarm you. You do hear the rest of your crew, the rest of the crew down below deck getting ready in the bunkhouse, and you can tell that they're pretty much all caught off guard as well, since most of them were still just sleeping or getting like coming to rest after a long travel to come help you guys. So they are not prepared. They're still gathering all their gear, donning on their armor and such, and yeah, you secure the second deck as best as you believe you can.
All right. Yeah, I mean, if I can do that all in my turn.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're. I mean, you're moving, Bashir. You are like you're crawling. I can picture you crawling on all fours, kind of almost like from what's the character from Monsters Incorporated? That little basilisk-looking guy.
I mean, Bashir pretty much does that instead of running anyway.
So, anyways, but I don't remember the character, but we'll say that you cover the whole deck on this turn, and you are gonna head to the third deck, or do you want to go back on top?
I would head down to the third deck, probably near the end of my turn at that point.
Okay. So you head down below deck, and Marco's staying with you closely. He doesn't want to split up really. So we will go to the top deck where Retsu is, since she got the I would say the next best roll, and also since it was a group initiative, all of you, good job. So as I was saying before, you guys are still hearing people climbing over the side of the ship, voices shouting. And at this point in time, you see that there are quite a few of them now that have reached over the deck, and I'm going to throw them on there right now for you guys.
I just can't wait.
Did the two guys on the bottom, kind of right near the ballista, do they have to roll like a deck save to like avoid slipping on the deck? Was it slick?
I would say like a wisdom save.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. How are they street smart enough to realize that this is the blood of their
Right.
comrades?
Are they wise enough to realize my friends just went up there 2 seconds ago? Now they're all dead.
Now they're all over the floor.
As they climb above the thing, Rubik just turns smeared in blood as they look down at their comrades slaughtered at their feet and lets out a bellowing laugh.
You see all the water bandits, or pirates, if you will, are kind of looking around at their no comrades left. But you see that 2 of them get on the ship, and they look more armored and beefier.
The crate moved.
Right there, and right here.
Oh, it's a mimic.
Yeah. You can see that they definitely have more gear and a lot more equipment on. And oh, did Eric just log off? Oh, there he is.
Sorry, it was my bad.
So they all get on, and they basically, you see them all raise their swords in the sky, and they say, "Take the ship, kill all the silver scales, and whoever these mercenaries are!" And they shout and they scream, and then he points over to Rubik, and you see this guy right here, and he says, "The first one to bring me the dwarf's head will get 20 platinum," and they all shout and scream as they run towards Rubik.
Just a bloody smile.
And they do let it all out with Phil Collins. So it will be. I will allow you guys to go first. If you guys, I'll let you guys actually re-roll initiative order as well. So Rubik and Rask. And Rask, you are still large, correct?
Correct.
How many
I
rounds?
just checked last turn, so I have another 9 rounds.
Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, I remember you doing it really just a round or two beforehand.
Solid. I'm super dexterous. Look at me go.
I'm better dexterous.
Speedy,
All right.
Sonic Rask. The sheen of his scales
So
turns slightly blue.
Rask is running out of fingers, is why.
we will have Rask going first. Rask, what would you like to do as you see more of them board the ship?
Rask is gonna shout at the orc down here.
Okay.
Does orc need help?
I'm fine. And he spits and he says, I'm just warming up. Looks like you have more than you can handle, though. I'll be down there to help you in a minute. As he just kind of grabs one by the face and just kind of crushes his skull as the guy's screaming, like, ah! Ah! And yeah, it is your turn.
Okay. Rask just kind of like, oh, okay. This is pretty normal. He sounds like Rubik. Okay.
Okay, this orc is like Rubik. I'll be alright.
Yeah. Alright.
Two Rubiks around you.
Yeah, Rask is gonna step to occupy this so he can kind of reach this guy and this guy.
Yeah.
So he's
Now that
gonna
you're much
send-
taller, you reach right over the little Magnola, or what is it again? Maganel. I always forget that.
Mangonel, yeah.
Maganel, yeah. And you can reach right over it now with no problem with your glaive. And when you do, the guy doesn't realize how big you are until you get over to him, and he just kind of like tries to cower, but realizes there's no room. So he's pushing. He's basically telling the other guy down below him to start moving around. Go, 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 go! He's coming.
Is it just like, oh shit?
Yeah, he
just like looking.
underestimated how big you were. But this guy right here doesn't seem to be too afraid. He's ready to take you on.
All right, so I'm gonna roll normally because I'm fatigued, right?
Yeah. It's
Correct.
ability checks.
He just skill checks, I thought.
Or it's ability checks.
Oh, ability checks. Okay.
So technically, we'd all be rolling with a disadvantage even for initiative.
Attack and stuff, right?
Yeah. Our attack ability checks.
That's the question. I'd never know.
I'm about to find out. It's working.
Roll
out.
lawyer, is it?
Please purchase the player's handbook on Roll20. Son of a bitch.
You are the player's handbook, aren't you?
They're currently in a storage unit.
I've got one right next to me in the case.
Alright. But either way, I would either roll disadvantage or normal, so I'm just gonna roll normally.
Yeah, let's roll normally for now.
Attack rolls and saving throws are not ability checks.
Okay.
Okay, then I roll with advantage. Because I'm big.
Yeah.
But I think it's screw it. Just we can lawyer it later. Let's just go.
So it's 26 to hit.
Oh yeah, you hit.
Is it safe to assume that I just decapitate him? I
Oh
don't
yeah.
know.
You guys are pretty much one hitting those guys.
Okay, but I'll roll damage anyway. It is plus 5. $17 damage.
He's almost dead, but you pretty much lob off half of his arm, and part of his rib cage is just showing, and you can see that he's bleeding everywhere as he's just screaming in pain.
Rash just kind of goes, "Tsk, I missed."
At this point, there is blood soaking the deck. It is just a bloodbath up there.
See, if I were playing a different character, they would probably start laughing maniacally and dancing around in the blood. But I'm playing Rask, so he's just gonna turn around and smack the other guy.
All right. The guy who's telling the other guy to start moving is going to get attacked, and
It is a. Is it gonna roll?
oh,
20... Okay.
So
Nat
you
20.
pretty much what happens is you cut off the top of his body from like starting from where his elbows meet, like sitting like or actually I would say he's got his arms up to try to block you. But you pretty much lob off his hands and pretty much above his elbows up off of his body and just right into the water.
Can I? Do I hear sputtering from over the edge of the railing from if there's anyone else down below?
You hear someone yell, "They're killing our men! Hooray!" As you hear more of them coming up.
Slaughter.
My turn.
This guy over here says, "You've done killing my brothers. I'll take you on myself."
Rask is actually gonna ignore him.
All right.
And he's gonna turn and face towards that guy. And he's gonna shout at him to come fight him instead.
He looks over at you and he just kind of spits and smiles and says, I'll take your hide. And when I do, I'll wear it for boots. And he smiles. You can see he's got a bunch of missing teeth and one big platinum one right in the front.
Rask is gonna look really thoughtful.
Really thoughtful. Just, aw. All right. After Rask's thoughtful attire, it is going to be Sir Rubik's turn.
I am Rubik. I am reading my feature I haven't used yet.
Your new mega suit?
My new mega suit. Perfect.
Rubik, Gundam form. Just. All I picture.
Is actually thinking, yes, I actually would make really good boots.
All right. So I don't have a preset roll for this, but so I'm gonna move. Let me get my little pointer out. Am I still raging?
Correct.
Okay. So I'm gonna drop my rage.
Okay.
I'm gonna move. Kitty corner to that guy. Yeah. And then. Can I see this guy over here?
You can slightly pat like through the Magnel, but you cannot really like decipher. Like you can't really get a good like. I mean, you can see him. It wouldn't be a good shot, unless depending if you're gonna throw a javelin. I'm assuming.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking. Like, if arranged, would I be better? Would I have a better shot here at seeing him?
Yeah, I would allow you to roll for it. He'd have half cover.
Okay. And then I can see this guy and that guy. Yeah. Okay. And I can see this guy.
Correct.
Okay. We'll drop my rage.
It is daylight. It's the morning.
It's a free action. And so that guy, this guy, and this guy, I'm going to hold on. Sorry, it's a feature I haven't used.
Are you saying that you're gonna javelin the guy behind him?
Well, not javelin.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. I talked to you about this, so I was setting it up. Okay. As I walk forward with like just a sword over my shoulder, I just reach out and like, where is it? Like my fingers begin to crackle with energy. My tattoos radiating with an angry white light. Rubik reaches back and hurls a staff of blazing white light towards made solids and splitting into 3 graceful speeding elven arrows, their shafts aglow with elven runes and the fear of a god seeking justice at 1, 2, 3.
All right. The dwarf is using elvish arrows.
This is heresy.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I have to roll individually for each one. So first one, top guy first. So whatever it lands on.
Oh,
okay, then the next guy, top like 1, 2, 3.
I got you. I'm keeping up with you. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Natural
my God,
20.
you guys be rolling natural 20s all. I have a feeling. Oh my God.
Wow.
Okay.
The third one, a lot actually. What's the third one overall? 27.
27 for the third one.
Yeah, you even hit you hit the Buccaneer. So yeah, roll for all 3 damage.
Okay. Okay, so I'll roll individually, top to bottom again. So it's okay. Hold on. is. I don't have a thing set up for this yet, so sorry. Bear
Sorry.
with me. It's just a straight D10. So top. I'm just gonna roll fast. Middle, bottom. So the middle one is doubled. So he takes 18. The top one takes 8, and the bottom one takes 10.
Okay, you pretty much, the middle guy gets flung off the side of the ship, just gets ripped off by this elvish air, this glowing elvish arrow piercing out of Rubik's fingers, pretty much like a magical bolt. The other two get hit and take quite a bit of damage. You see, they kind of stutter and fall back, as almost if they got shot in the gut, and they're holding their stomachs in a painful manner.
And
he just looks up at you. That guy looks up at you, and he says, "What was that?"
okay, and well, I can choose to do this after I hit this guy, the top guy. I am going to use repelling blast, so it does push him 10 feet away from me.
He flies and hits the side. There's basically like a side of a side of another boat here, and he's gonna hit the side of that boat and just like boom, boom, and just ping pong down.
And
into
this
the water.
guy, I can do it on the same turn, but just one per person. I use grasp of Hodroar. Now I pull him 10 feet closer to me, or up and so I pull him 1 square closer. And then as a bonus action, I go back into a rage. That's my whole turn.
All right.
Oh my god.
So that is Rubik's turn.
Yeah.
Bree is here, fighting the first captain that came up. Oh, you see when she swings, she misses and leaves herself wide open for an attack. But she's going to recover and try to swing one more time. Misses, so she's wide open, unfortunately. And the orc's turn down below. Gorkon. Wow. Wow. Okay, so I guess trash is what I'm going to be rolling tonight. Sorry, everyone. So Gorkon does hit this guy, but he doesn't kill him completely. He's kind of ashamed of himself that you guys are one-hitting these guys, and he's not. He feels real sad face right now.
So he does need help.
He doesn't say that. He doesn't say that. He's just sad face. He's not showing it. He's just holding one of the grunts in front of his face. By their face.
Yeah, let's take a kill count.
So we will now move on to the next group, which is Rubik, or not Rubik. I'm sorry. Yeah, Rubik's there
Rubik
too.
is ready.
Everywhere. It will be Ivan and Scritch, which Scritch is not here, unfortunately, so he will be role played by Rubik. No, I'm sorry, just me.
Scritch, suddenly you're so bloodthirsty.
Suddenly?
Skirt's mad today.
So Scritch is smiling, and he says, "You take care of him. I go inside. I killed them all." And he's going to run inside as quickly as he can.
What do you?
When he does, you actually see a guard near the door, and Scritch is just going to jump on him, and they both tackle into the ground, and the door slams shut.
I'm gonna look at the guy right in front of me. He's almost dead, isn't he? Is that the guy that's almost?
Yeah, this
he's
guy,
like at one
the guy
hit
in front of
point.
you is almost dead. Yeah, he's dying in front of you. He's like coughing up blood. The guy running towards you down the road, though, is what he was talking about. He's running towards you with dual swords, short swords.
I'm just going to walk past. And it was the defense. Yeah, it was the defense turret I had out. I'm just going to walk past this guy here. Boom, and walk up to there. And I'm going to say to that guy, I mean, you might as well just turn around and walk away. This is not going to end well for you. Can you not see what's happening here?
Roll a persuasion check.
And I'm going to look like more aggravated than anything.
Okay. Like this is a hassle for you?
Yeah, like I really don't want to be here. You're making me do this.
I'm royalty. I'm above this.
Oh, not like that though. Fine.
It meets and beats. So he stops, looks at you, and he says, "You'll spare my life."
I will do nothing to you.
He looks around and quickly realizes that he's the only one there, and you see this guy on the ground that says he kind of shouts, "Coward!" And he looks around, and he says, "Kill him really quick, and I'll run."
That just feels gratuitous.
But if he lives, he'll tell them, and I could be hunted myself. Please, clear my name.
Why should I do anything for you? I'm sparing your life as it is.
Then let me kill him.
Well, I don't care what you do, and I'm just gonna begin to walk inside.
He nods, and he's gonna start running towards the guy on the ground.
Ouch.
Ivan doesn't need to kill people. He convinces other people to do it for
As
him.
you're walking in the door in the background, you kind of see the guy the guy who's dying on the ground put his hands up, and pretty much the guy just stabs a sword through one of his hands and then starts stabbing him repeatedly in his gut, pretty much just as painfully possible, just trying to end him.
It's kind of like wince a little bit, like ooh.
As you open the door, you hear a bunch of noise, but it's kind of just Scritch and this guy rolling around on the ground, and everyone else is quiet, staring at Scritch and this guy rolling around on the ground.
I can 30 feet is my movement, so I was actually already at my max.
I will allow you to go in.
Okay. Ooh, quite a few people in here.
You see that two of them over here near the bar they look like they're roughing up the place and basically taking the money and telling them that they're going to stay here. They're pretty much holding them hostage. They turn and look at you or at Scritch, and then they see you enter the room. Who the hell are you?
We are the Bone Collectors, and we are here to stop you. What are you doing here?
We're here to take over. The Silver Scale got defeated by some other mercenaries. The mercenaries left. We're here to take over the place. The Warden are weak.
We haven't left. I'm right here. The Bone Collector. Oh my! You are who? Where do you get your information from?
You see both of them kind of look at each other, and they look back. We heard it from and they look at each other, kind of frantically waiting for an answer, and the other one says, from a friend.
Oh yes, so reliable he must. What? All right, well, look, we're the Bone Collectors. We've taken the ships over from the Silver Scales, but why are you? You're just irritating me. All right, well, if we're going to do this, do you still wish to do this? Do you want to take over this place still? I'll give you a chance to give up.
There's more of us than there are more of you. There's just two of you.
You think this is all that we have? This is all that we came here
They're
with?
taking the ship. They're taking the tower now. No one will save you.
I'm going to feel so bad for your men on the ship.
I feel so bad for your men on the ship.
Oh my god.
Everyone, kill him! And he just points, and you see that these guys, there's a couple other customers in there, and they just drop them, and they all draw their swords and get ready to attack you with Scritch. The first one to kill the human, the pretty boy, we'll get to sleep with her. And they point to the barmaid, and she just kind of looks in disgust. If Bone Collectors, please get rid of these pests if you don't mind. They're upstairs as well, harassing the guests.
It shouldn't be any problem here. And then I can attack.
Roll for initiative.
Eight.
Okay. So Scritch is gonna go first. He's just gonna continue to grapple this guy.
Crazy grapple.
He keeps him grappled. He's gonna keep him grappled, and that will be the end of Scritch's turn. Your turn.
Okay. What is that guy to the front right of me?
The guy to the front right of you is a pirate.
Like race-wise.
Human.
Okay.
What's race have to do with it?
Seeing what I'm attacking, bro. I am going to concoct a... Let's do a psychic bomb. I don't want to damage the building.
Buildings have feelings too.
Yeah, look at Ivan being mindful of his surroundings. Gosh.
Psychic bomb being mindful. I get it.
Meanwhile, we're coating the deck in blood.
13 and a 24.
The 13 misses, the 24 hits.
That one only got 5 damage.
Okay, he's still alive, but you see that his head's throbbing, and he drops his sword to the ground and just kind of he starts holding his head as tightly as he can, just kind of lets out a scream. He's in my head.
It's going to happen to all of you soon if you don't give up. Come on, I'll give you one more opportunity. But that will be the end of my turn.
Okay. Next up, we will go back to Bashir, who's going down below deck. Bashir, down in the third deck, roll me an investigation check, please.
Will do. Ooh, that's a 4.
A 4. You look around again. You got a 3 last time. That's rough.
Oh.
You look around the bottom of the ship and you don't notice anything either. You do see that when you approach the jail cell, you can see that Lady Julia is still standing at the guard, but she looks very concerned. I hear noise up top deck. It sounds like battle. Is everything okay?
The ship is under attack. I have come to get the others and have them ward the inside of the ship while I go above and help my brethren. If the worst comes to it, and the pirates somehow get to you, do not fight them alone. Give Dev a weapon.
Give Dev a weapon. She looks at you with very intent and serious look. Are you the real Bashir, or should I be worried?
Dev has proven his prowess in combat. But
it's true, he shouts as you can hear him behind the door. I have.
However,
I'm very useful.
The moment that we are done fighting, he is to give the weapon back, and if he does not, then we will cut off his feet.
I'll give it back.
I'll just look at Julia to make sure that she understands, this is a serious situation. Give the guy a weapon.
She kind of rolls her eyes and she says, I don't think that's a wise idea. If we're already attacked, what if he becomes a loose cannon?
Then we point.
And you eventually hear him tapping on the door. Hey, Bashir, it's me. It's me, your friend, Dev. It's been a while, and I would like it if you just let me out and I'll help.
You are our secret weapon, Dev. If they get down to this area, then you are let loose, and you are welcome to destroy anyone who is not part of the Bone Collectors or this crew.
Marco's going to nod and say, let's get going.
I'm just heading to the bunkhouse to check on the crew members that we have down here.
Okay. So you'll get down to the bunkhouse. You'll notice them that they're pretty much all getting ready to go up onto the top of the deck, as most of them have already put on their gear and are moving up the stairs as you're entering, and they all kind of stop as you enter.
It's good to see that you are all getting ready. The ship is under attack by pirates, number of which we do not know. I will require half of you to take charge of the second deck, and the rest of you to stay down here and defend the area. We will be able to take the top deck without your assistance, and we need you down here in case they somehow get through.
All right, you see everyone kind of nod, and Marco says, "We should have your more experienced members, your newcomers from your guild, come with us up on top of the deck. The rest of your new friends that you gathered from the village, the rest of you stay down in the second, as Bashir has commanded. Bashir, he looks to you. I'll stay down here in the third deck to keep an eye on things.
Keep an eye on Dev in particular.
Yes, I worry about him. We will actually need him more than ever. He'll actually need to guide us and pilot the ship.
Actually, and I'm gonna get a little bit closer to him. Keep your eye on the boy. He may try to go towards Dev in the commotion.
You're quite right on that. That's actually a good idea. And he's going to actually start moving quickly in the direction of where the boy's being kept, and nab the was not Hobgoblin.
Which one?
Nab.
Neb is he's the
Yeah,
hobgoblin.
hobgoblin. Yeah, I don't know why. I want to say.
Count.
I almost want to say bugbear, but I was like, no, that doesn't sound right.
You've called them both.
Yes, I get them confused all the time. But yeah, he is a hobgoblin. He's smaller.
They count.
He nods and says, "I will go check on him and Neb." And he's going to run off as quickly as he can. He says, "Make sure our friends are okay on the top deck."
That I will do. And Bashir will start beelining for the top deck, knowing that he could obviously hear people climbing up the side of the ship, so he assumes there's more people up there now.
Oh yeah, definitely. All right. Well, after that, it will go over to the other group of the top deckers. We'll call them Rubik and Rask, the double R team. Getting surrounded again, but Rask, you've taken out about half those guys around you, and it looks like you're getting ready to go take on that other Buccaneer above you. It is your turn.
Gonna check on the orc real quick. Just if I can see him.
Yeah, you can see him up there. You see that he's just kind of he's smashing that guy, or he's crushing that guy's face still. He's resisting a little more. He has a little bit more resistance than anticipated, and the orc's having a little bit more tougher of a time. He's squirming around a lot.
Okay. He just needs to get a better grip.
Yeah.
Alright.
He's just warming up.
Fair enough. Rask is gonna move here then. And he just kind of he smiles at the Buccaneer, matching the Buccaneer smile. Except for one is he has less teeth. Rask has a lot of teeth. I can't mimic his smile, unfortunately.
Need more
But
teeths.
I need more teeth. I could wake up Henry and like pull his lips back. But I
Don't
think
bully
he can.
Henry.
Yeah, exactly. But Rask is going to kind of be flourishing his weapon to get the blood off. And
Okay.
take a swing at him.
All right. He's just gotten over the railing, and he's about to start he's trying to block you at the same time now as he's gotten over. And it's obviously not a good time for him, but he wasn't expecting you to already have killed half those guys getting up as well.
Always expect the unexpected, but no one
Right.
expects Rask.
He's just like, how did they just kill two of my guys down there? But yeah, he's a little intimidated by you as you just charge towards him with your giant size
Mhm.
and the sun gleaming off of your white scales, clear scales.
25 to hit.
Yes, 25 hits.
That's 12 damage.
Hold on, grab myself.
All right. You basically slash down his chest, and blood just kind of splatters against the railing and the floor of the ship.
Too shallow. Stop moving. Oh wait, no, it's the ship moving, not you. My bad. Second swing of 28 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Is that triggers the poison?
Yep. Well, it's actually a good guy to trigger it on too.
Yeah. 17 damage. He needs to save versus DC 15 Constitution save. Well,
Natural
okay
one.
then. Well, he's
Of course.
disadvantage on. I don't remember what it was, but he's poisoned. That is the.
Yeah, he is poisoned. He's not doing too good.
And
As you pretty much slash down his chest again, leaving a large cross-looking shape, and you actually see that it starts to bubble with purple and green wyvern poison, and he kind of holds his chest. What was that?
Don't worry about it. and Rask is actually going to try and stab at him with the butt of the polearm.
Didn't see you
In the
put poison on
middle.
the blade. You tricked me.
It's not on the blade. He's gonna aim for the center of the cross with the butt of his polearm. That is 26 to hit, and it
That's a hit.
triggers again, but I don't think that does anything.
No.
And that is 6. 12 damage.
12. Okay. You see that after slashing him again, you just basically take the glaive and shove it right through his left arm and twist it and lob it, like just basically lob it off, and it just tumbles to the ground.
Okay. Rask is gonna take a moment to examine the fingers that are now on the floor. Just from it, just gonna be like, not particularly appetizing.
They're a little scurvy looking. So after Rask's turn, it is going to be
Rubik's turn.
or do you want to do anything else, Rask, before the end of your turn?
No. Good. Rask is
Okay.
good.
All right, it is Rubik's turn.
It's Rubik's turn. He's ready. How's this lady doing up here on the thing? How are those two looking? Up north. Am I muted?
I
No, I'm
can
not
hear you.
muted. I'm talking lots of words, lots of things. You see what I'm talking about, DM?
Yep.
How are they doing? I turn around. How's that fight going?
You can see that Vree got hit, but she's still standing strong, and she's raging and trying to swing at this other captain, but it's not. It's going back and forth. You can see there's been a couple of blows exchanged, but it's still a decent fight. They're still going at it.
Okay. I'm gonna turn. I just look over my head, check them out. Double check. I see what's going on in front of me. I'm gonna, I hit him with my sword. That's what I do. This is what I'm born for. He's ready.
All right,
Attack.
swing away.
That's gonna be a 23 to hit.
You hit.
24 damage to him.
Okay. You pretty much fake swing on like above, and you go low and just lob off his left leg from the knee down. And he just hits the deck hard. My leg!
Just don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. I sprint this way.
All right.
And as I approach, I'll make another attack
All
on
right.
this new guy. And who is this? This is not
Bree.
Julia. This is Bree. Yeah.
Yep.
I skid to a stop and release my pent up anger, and a straight 20. Sorry.
Okay. Straight 20. She actually blocks your attack, and barely. And you can see your sword versus hers is kind of like, you can see her sword starting to like almost like start to bend a little bit. And she looks at you, and then looks over at Vree, who now has a good opening, and she says, "What the hell? I thought you were." And she looks down below past you as she sees the other the other buccaneer with his leg lobbed off, like holding his leg, trying to like hold the nub together from all the blood coming out. So yeah, she's just very shocked that you're already up in front of her face as you're snarling and raging. So both you and Vree are raging towards her. So she's got a lot to handle right now. Two very angry people swinging at her. So Rubik, is there anything else you'd like to do?
If there's anything I can really do, I am raging, so like limits my bonus action things quite a bit. How she
right.
did she look like she took any damage, Bree?
Vree got, you can see that Vree's been slashed a couple of times down her sides.
But she's still standing. She's not like wobbly.
Oh, yeah.
Or nothing.
Oh
Okay.
no, she's fine.
All right. I'm gonna Yeah, how much movement did I spend? 25.
20.
I have 45. I can't make it back down here. Can I? I was trying to get like, can I get over here to like so she gets natural stuff, natural.
You can. You would have to spend an action to try, like basically an acrobatics or athletics to jump or slide or do some sort of ability to get past her.
Okay, I can't use movement to get there.
No, or you
Okay.
have to shove her.
Okay, then that's all I can do.
Okay. All right, we will actually go to Jack now, who's still underwater. Now, Jack, as you're approaching the ship, you see that there's actually a group of what seems to be sharks down below you. They're kind of halfway between you and the ship. Now, what you do with that information is up to you. But you do notice that as well
Okay.
with your passive perception.
So they're in between me and the boat?
They're down below. It's kind of like a triangle. They're down below, and they're halfway between you and the men around the ship that are starting to climb up now. You can see they basically took little rafts, and they all hid underneath them, or like basically flipped over rowboats, and they hid underneath them, and they approached it like almost like with a battle type of technique in case they were found out when they were approaching you guys. So that you can see they're all swing out from underneath these boats and boarding your ship.
Like Pirates of the Caribbean style?
Yeah, very similar.
Okay. I'm just gonna try to get to the ship as like the quickest way I can.
Okay, so you just keep swimming. While you approach,
Unfortunately, I can't talk to animals and be like, "Hey, sharks, talk to them."
as you approach, you see that two of them notice you, and one points to the other, and they both start swimming towards you to try to stop you.
The sharks?
No, the pirates.
The shark's like tapping the other one with his fin. and it's
He's just like, look over there. In
It's
shark
not that
language.
good.
That one doesn't look that tasty.
I
That's
bet you
shiny.
can't eat that.
There we go, Aquaman.
Oh god, they're tiger sharks.
So you see one of them is going to swim up towards you, and he's going to try to lunge a spear at you.
Bad idea.
It's going to be a 16.
Nope.
The other one's going to shoot a crossbow. Natural 1. He basically shoots, and you can see that the bolt goes right into the back of the other guy that's attacking you, and he kills his own friend.
Well.
And you now have a shield in front of you. But with that, you see a lot of the blood has attracted those sharks. They're now coming
Yep.
towards the ship as bodies are starting to hit the water from the top deck.
Great.
Thanks to Rubik and Rask.
I
Brought to you by
peer-
Rubik and Rask.
I peer around that guy and give him a thumbs up.
He's angered and tosses the crossbow as he pulls out a dagger and he's just swim towards you. He's going to use a second attack on you. I will give you half cover actually, since you have his dead friend in front of you. Even though it
There we
only
go.
works for range, so no, never mind.
Rolls another one.
Wow, no, that was a 12 though, so it was a horrible miss.
Nope.
He swings and tries to stab, and you just kind of pushes buddy into him, his dead buddy into him, and he has no reach on you really. He can't even really get a hold around his floating friend. It's just too difficult in the water. And you can see he's running short of breath as he only has a snorkel that was keeping him giving him air. So it is now going to be your turn.
Can I just like? I'm just gonna grapple him and just like drown him.
All right, all right. Roll for grapple. That's so mean.
But I don't have to breathe. So
I know.
Yes.
I love it.
You're just gonna make him use all his saving throws, you son of a bitch.
So what is it? Athletics, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I love it.
Let's fucking drown this dude. 26.
Oh god.
Okay. So you
Not even
you try to grapple him underwater past his dead friend now, and you swim right past him, and Athletics check. Yeah, he doesn't get it. He only had a 23 or 18 on that, so he is unsuccessful.
I'm just gonna like dead weight and just pull him down.
Oh gosh. So you grapple him, and you see he is struggling. He is moving. He's looking at you, and he's just screaming. And at this point, all of his comrades cannot hear him as he looks up, and they're all swimming towards the ship. Sharks are starting to swim past you guys now as one grabs his dead friend, and they start moving towards the other pirates that are now below. And you see that they are now being assaulted by sharks.
Yes.
None
Good.
of them really seem to bother you, as you seem to have this guy pretty hold tight. They're more focused on the non-metal ones.
Can you use spells while grappling someone?
No.
You should be able to.
Oh
I
no!
mean-
We actually discussed this before. Yeah.
It only takes one hand to grapple
Yeah.
somebody.
Yeah, we discussed this before with Rubik. So yes, you have him grappled. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I should have used lightning lore for that. Yeah, I'm just gonna like unarmed, just like punch him in the face.
Punch the guy you're drowning.
Yeah. You know,
All right, you're like make it go
Yeah.
quicker.
pretty much.
All right, roll for an attack.
For the throat.
So that's strength plus proficiency, right?
Correct.
28 to hit.
Okay. You hit.
Oh, rip. You rip, poor bandit.
Just chum in the water.
Right.
So 7 damage.
So you punch him in the face, and you see that he's starting to bleed from it. You broke his nose, and he's gagging now on his own blood, and the water's starting to fill up in his lungs as he's drowning. And you're just holding him down, and he's just drowning even faster. He's going to try to get out. 18. Roll a
Contested,
athletics check. Yeah, contested. Look into his eyes.
Right? 21.
Ooh, wow, okay, a little closer. He came a little closer, but you still hold him down. And with his last breath and moment of life, he looks into your eyes and fades away.
God. I swear we're the good guys.
Yeah, I was
I
gonna
swear
say,
we're the good
good guys.
So he's like, I can tell that he's like definitely dead.
Oh yeah, he is no longer kicking. He's not moving. He's twitching a little bit, but he's done.
Okay. I'm gonna let him go and then just use the rest of my movement speed to swim up towards the boat.
Okay. You do so, and immediately letting go of him, you see that a shark was actually swimming around you too, and they just start going after him like two dogs after a bone.
I shoot the sharks a thumbs up.
They shoot you a thumbs up, and they tap each other, and they start having a very, really in-depth conversation about how everything's going right now. No, I'm just kidding.
How today seems
So,
to be a really good day in Shark Day.
So you swim up, and you can still see that there are two guys left in the bottom of the little ships. Or do you want to just start climbing up? Do you want to start taking on those guys, or do you want to go to the big ship?
I'll go towards the little ship.
Okay. So you swim up, and you can see that they're in the front of the ship, and you swim behind them, kind of like Rambo peering out of the water slowly. And you just kind of come out of the water, and when you do, the other two they're kind of pep-talking each other. He says, "All right, as soon as we get up on the ship, we'll cut their throats, take the ship for ourselves, and the whole town of Ura will be ours." And they kind of excitingly cheer for each other. "Go, my friend, I'll have your back. You're next." He's going to tap him on the shoulder. And you see his other friend dives underneath to get ready as he screams, "Sharks! Sharks!" And he comes back up, and they're both kind of hiding. When that happens, they both look over, and let's see if they notice you with their perception checks. Oh yeah, double 17s. They see you. They see the sharks, and they see this giant metal guy at the other end of the boat, underneath the water, Rambo style, looking at them pretty much. And you are now found, and they are screaming like two little girls that just found a snake or some sort of icky bug.
Fun. Well, I've already attacked him once, and does grapple counts as an attack action, right?
Correct.
I don't think I have a bonus action that can really do anything. Yeah.
All right.
So I'm
Just gonna wait. Okay, you're just gonna stand off with these guys in the ship.
I'm gonna put like my.
You're what? Sorry, I don't know if you unclicked.
And then
Sorry, what are you doing?
I was gonna put my hands on the boat.
Okay. Okay, so you just kind of put your hands on the ship and keep yourself a little better afloat in the sense of things. And it will now go to the Slippery Sailor group.
Ivan.
We slip it in a sliding.
Ivan is the slippery sailor. All right.
It is now going to be the pirates' turn. They're going to dash at you. This one is going to take a swing at you, Ivan. Natural one. He's going to swing and gets his sword stuck in his one sword stuck in the door, and he's going to swing again. And that's going to be a 16.
Miss.
All right, he swings and misses, and he says, "Hold still, you, and you'll die quickly."
Oh, you're gonna have to try so much better than that.
I like how Ivan just sounds like a disappointed father to all these people.
The guy finally gets rid of Scritch, and he's going to push him away from him. He says, "Get this little thing off of me!" And Scritch is just snarling as you can see he's bit the guy a couple times as well.
Oh no.
The guy behind Scritch is going to swing at him with a club. That's going to hit. All right. He smacks Scritch right across the back of the head, and you see Scritch kind of like leans forward and then sits back up and just starts hissing at the guy again as if nothing happened. And the guy looks at the club and then looks back at Scritch's head as if he's wondering why he just didn't get knocked out the first time. So he's just a little curious as how strong Scritch really is. It is now going to be your guys' turn, so Scritch is going to try to grapple that guy again. If you haven't guessed Scritch's theme.
He's taking after Rubik?
Yeah.
Alright, he grapples him. He gets him back up on the stairs, actually, as the guy's trying to crawl back up, like he's trying to leave. As Scritch moves, this guy's going to get another attack of opportunity on him, or both of them are. One hit. 5 damage. Oh no, it wasn't supposed to be. It's supposed to be 1d8, not 2d8. So it's gonna be 2 plus 3, so 4 damage. Oh no. Yeah, plus 2, 4 damage. So you see that Scritch gets gets hit in the back of the head again with a club, and he's just not going down. He just continuously keeps attacking him.
He had 12 temp health from my last session.
Okay, wow. So yeah, he doesn't really lose anything then. Yeah, he's more sturdier than these guys thought. This guy just keeps hitting Scritch in the back of the head with the club, and he's not doing it. It's not doing anything. He keeps looking at his club like something's wrong with it. And it will now go back to your turn.
I
Ivan.
will bonus action move my turret 15 feet to there, and pulse his healing as part of that bonus action.
All right.
So 10 health.
Okay.
So Scritch can replace whatever he had.
Oh yeah, he's gonna replace that.
And then I will, the guy in front of me, I will attack with a psychic bomb.
All right.
21 to hit.
That's a hit.
18 damage.
Oh yeah, you pretty much you see his head. He grabs his head again, and blood starts coming from his eyes, ears, and nose as he screams in pain and he just falls over.
Can I just push him back onto like the stage with
Yeah.
the piano?
Oh yeah.
And then I will turn to this guy right here, and I will throw my second psychic bomb at him.
Hold on, you don't hear anything, Rubik? Is anybody else having sound problem?
I'm hearing nothing.
Oh,
No, we're talking about in roll 20.
I don't hear music at all.
Oh.
No.
Do you have it muted?
I have no idea. I'm not worried about it. It's fine.
I only
Okay.
got a 12 to hit on that one.
That's a miss.
Okay. I am then going to move. Let's move 5 feet up,
Okay.
and that will be my action, bonus action. Yeah, that'll be my
Okay. This guy in front of you with the club sees you coming towards him and just kind of is now startled and is done with Scritch and is going to try to go after you, and hopefully his club starts working. For
It's
his sake.
defective. You might as well just run.
You talking about the club or Scritch?
Yeah. No, the club. The club's defective. You might as well just run.
I mean, Scritch might also be defective, but
I mean, then they should run because
Yeah.
they don't want to handle that.
What if it explodes and turns all of them into unicorns?
what?
That'd be pretty cool.
I don't know. It's a magical world we live in. Unicorn bomb Scritch.
All right, so down here on the top deck, you see that the new reinforcements are arriving up on top with Bashir as well. Bashir, do you want to lead the way or do you want to be in the back?
Bashir would lead the way.
Okay.
Where am I?
Where is this? Where am I?
Oh, okay, there.
Right there in front.
But I was like, I
Sorry,
knew my character's
I have to push the talk into my shift click. So
No, you're good. I just know Bashir is one of those images that like doesn't have a background, so I'm like, that's not me. Where am I?
yeah, so he's a little tougher to see. No, I didn't have him at first either, so I just had to switch him around.
Alright.
There are a lot of tokens that gotta move around here, so it's a little time consuming. But thank you for bearing with me, guys. So you just appear and you see that there's a guy immediately to your left, and he's startled by you as you just you're very small in his stature, and he's just kind of shocked. What the hell are you?
Bashir does not have time for you. And he's going to which one's right next to me? What of our allies is right next to me?
You see that the paladin that you guys have, Godfrey, that has just joined the Bone Collectors, is right behind you.
I'm just going to look up at him. Would you mind taking care of this one? And I'm going to. I assume that. Can I see these guys?
This is the
You can
mask.
kind of see people over there. You can only really see this guy in the corner, maybe. Other than that, the mask kind of hides everything. Plus, Rask being big, you do see Rask's tail and like right shoulder kind of in the way.
If I were to move right here, would I be able to see them better?
Oh yeah, you can peer. You're peering right around the mast, the center mast there, and you can pretty much see everybody down below on that bottom part of the deck there quite easily.
Okay. And then Bashir will just look at that guy, pay him no mind. Who's the paladin friend? Yeah, take care of this guy for me. Run over there, and then I will use my action to do volley, which gives me one shot on all three of these guys.
All right, shoot away.
So, same thing as Rubik. Top, down, 1, 2, 3. So, first one.
That's trademarked.
I mean, yours was counterclockwise. His is just top to bottom.
See what the
14.
judge has to say about that.
What'd you get? 14.
Mm.
That's a miss, unfortunately.
Alright. Middle cannon, 29.
That's a hit. And the bottom guy?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, 1 second. 21.
That's a hit.
So, middle guy, 12 piercing. Bottom guy, 13 piercing. Unless either of them was hurt already, which I don't think they were.
All right. No, it just wounds them pretty severely. They're bloodied, but it doesn't kill them. You shoot two of the three, and one of the arrows hits the railing on the top of the deck, so at least it doesn't go in the water. And they just kind of, there's an archer, watch out!
I'm trying to check something real quick. I don't think I need to use this stuff, though. Can I do? No, that's an action. How is this guy that Rask is fighting right now?
He's bleeding, and he's lost his left arm.
Okay. Bashir's just going to...
And he's poisoned.
Right.
There are ones behind you.
Yeah, there are two of them over here.
Down here. Yeah. I get... can't really do anything. So, yeah, Bashir's just going to end his turn there then.
All right.
Oh, should I be getting an attack of opportunity from that guy since I left his...
Yes, you're correct.
Yeah, I do have Escape the Horde, so it would be a disadvantage.
Well,
Okay. Yeah, he's gonna get disadvantage with it, so it's gonna be 13 to hit.
No.
Okay. So he swings right over your head as you just run on all fours, running towards Rask and lobbing some arrows off. Godfrey's going to step up. A little bit of lag right there. The storm's hit me a little harder. Sorry, guys, if you hear some disconnection here. Godfrey actually hits with an 11. Okay, he's just going to lob this guy in half, and he says, "May Throm guide your soul." And he's going to start walking down the deck very slowly in his giant heavy suit of armor. And the other pirates see him, and he says, "I pity your souls, you wretches." And he's going to just dash forward as fast as he can. He's going to cut the next guy in half if he can. Actually, that's a miss. One right below. So he's going to end his turn there. Tink's going to run up and look around, and she's going to take a shot at this guy with her short bow. That is a hit. 4 damage. 4 plus 4, so 8. Alright. You see that the Highlander is going to get up here, and he's going to move his movement speed. He's going to throw a throwing axe at the same guy. Oh, that's a hit. He kills him. He basically throws 2 throwing axes, and he just lobs the guy right off the side of the ship. Balthazar is going to get up here and just defend Tink, as same with Elwyn. Elwyn's going to get up to the top deck, and they're just going to guard Tink, since they're a little uneasy with her being in combat still. They had a long talk with Jock before she left Acheron, and they're going to just kind of keep an eye on her. Mold her into a warrior. It is now going to be Rask's turn.
it's Rask's turn.
Rask's turn. It's Rask's turn. The people start singing.
It
God.
turns into Robin Hood and Men in Tights.
It's musical now. No, I'm just kidding.
Take a swing at it.
All right. The one-armed buccaneer stands off with you still.
The one-armed, one-eyed. Oh, he's not one-legged yet. Can I make him one-legged?
No, not yet. No, that's the other one that Rubik was dealing with.
Oh, dang it.
Oh, dang it. Yeah, these guys had a really bad start coming up on the side of the ship. They're not doing too well.
I mean, if you put all the pieces that we've cut off so far, you might make a new person.
A 19
Yeah.
to hit.
19. You actually miss. He blocks your attack barely as he kind of like you hear him whimper like ugh.
Oh, dear.
Rask is like, oh, that was adorable. Good attempt. So what would you like to do next as he barely blocks your attack?
He's gonna take another swing. Again, why am I adding plus 19? No, it's plus 9.
Because you're a boss.
23 to hit.
That is a hit. He tries to block. You kind of go for the same attack, but deke him out, and instead of slashing, you actually lunge right at him.
That's such pitiful damage. 9.
All right, he is. You basically go right through his since his weak spot, he is missing his left arm. You go for his weak spot and hit him right in the upper part of his chest, piercing his left lung, and you can see now he's just gasping for air as he's barely alive. And he's just gonna look at you. He says, "I will kill you before I
So I run him
die."
through, right? Can I kind of fling him off the edge?
Yeah, if you want to.
Okay. I would like to try to do so.
All right, you shish kebabbed him and skewered him. You're gonna try to lob him off. Roll me a. I'll say, let's apply just an attack roll against his AC to see if you get him off the edge.
Do I get the giant smite bonus then?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, I need to roll it again. I must have clicked. Is that 22 to hit?
You hit. So you after you skewer him, you just launch your glaive to the side, and he just kind of slides perfectly off with all the blood that's coming out of him. He just slides right off and flies into the water. And you can see he tries swinging at you with with the little effort he has left, and it's just a sad attempt since he's so far away as it is. And he says, "Curse you!" as he falls into the water, and you just see him get mauled by sharks.
Oh, well. Oh, I noticed that there are sharks down there now.
Oh yeah, you can see them now. Yes, as you kind of look over the edge, you could easily see all the wakes of the splashes of the sharks, kind of pile driving him. It's Shark Week up in here.
Fish food.
Rask is like, "I'll let you have my fingers, fish."
Yeah. Rask is gonna head up this way because he doesn't know that Tink is out now.
Correct. Yeah, you're just in a blood
don't
frenzy, just slaughtering these guys. You've made your way up, and you've just taken out a lot of people.
It's just a bloody swath. Alright.
And will that be the end of your turn?
Bashir. Rask realizes that he's been shot, and it's like he's gonna look back and look for Bashir.
Okay. You do look back, and Bashir, you're not wearing your ghillie suit anymore, are you? Correct. You're just wearing your normal clothes, your armor.
Right. Bashir is still in the middle of trying to alter his ghillie suit to work better in the ocean.
Yeah. Right. A more ship appropriate ghillie suit. So yeah, you could definitely see him, and he's not hiding. So you definitely notice him, and he's notching another arrow, getting ready. As you could also see that he's back from looking down below deck, and it looks like he was successful in his search. As you can hear more people behind him, reinforcements. It sounds like he's brought from the bottom deck.
Rask is gonna raise his glaive in acknowledgement and then turn back to the two that are being over here.
All right. Last but not least, we have Rubik.
Yes.
Rubik is playing Pong with himself between two people that he needs to kill.
Right.
You're all right. I don't know if I can kill this one in one hit because I didn't hit her last turn. So I'm just gonna bring her with me.
Oh God.
I'm gonna grapple this bitch.
All right. And so it begins. Roll for grapple. She got a 10.
17.
Yes, you grapple her.
You're coming with me.
You see she hesitates. She says, "Let go of me, you brute! Fight me fairly!"
Oh shit. Well, I can move there.
Vree sees you doing this, and she snarls at you for taking her taking her opponent. She says, "What are you doing?"
bringing her over here. What's it look like?
All right, and she screams at you as she starts to get ready to follow you and attack anyone who gets in her way.
Well, here, you deal with her then, and I'll release the grapple.
Okay.
So then I can use my other 5 foot of movement.
God.
I didn't.
The guy with the lobbed leg and on the ground looks at you and says, "Mercy! Mercy!"
My name's Rubik. It's just- 20 to hit, straight
You
20.
hit. Yeah. Oh yeah.
26 damage.
Okay. So how do you want to kill this one-legged on the ground guy who's begging for mercy? Yet you say, "My name is Rubik."
I do like a little flourish, like a little like I bring the sword like down off my shoulder and kind of flick it behind me with the wrist, and then two-hand it down into this guy. Just hit it center mass, just chop him into equal pieces.
All right, you do so, and your sword kind of gets lobbed into the deck, and you just pull it out, and when you do, a bunch of blood sprays upwards in like a giant firework fashion. It just kind of flies everywhere. As the woman you grappled is just stunned as she's kind of holding onto the railing, getting herself up, and she says, "Who are you, you demon?"
You didn't hear me, did you?
Oh God.
With the good guys.
All right.
That's it.
Rubik, is that all you'd like to do?
That's all Rubik can really do right now. Rubik's turns are fast, but effective.
All right. With that, we will actually end there for tonight. We'll leave it short. I wanna leave it short for tonight. We will end there. So thanks everybody for joining in with us tonight.
Yes.
Is my axe for my
The rest of the group, I just want to go over some stuff with you guys. So when we're done streaming, just all stay logged in, and we'll talk a little bit. But thanks to everybody for joining us in the Round Stump tonight. We greatly appreciate it. Sorry for cutting it a little short, but I want to leave a little bit of a suspense with this battle here, and just go over a couple things with getting ready for the next chapter of when they sail off. So thank you everybody for watching, and I'll let the streamers take over from here. Yeah, thanks again, guys. Really appreciate it.
Alright, there's not really much fanfare with mine. I'm ending off the archive here. Thanks for showing up, everybody. We actually had a little bit of people when we started out, but it's teeter off. Oh well. This will be going up on the YouTube. I know I've been slacking a lot lately. I've had some personal issues at home, but I am getting back into getting everything fixed on the archive. So, if you guys want to see how we got to where we are, where we're fighting a shit ton of pirates on a boat, you can go and check that out. And the VOD, obviously, as well. But I will end my stream there. Thank everybody for coming out.